Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today we're going to be talking about my life and that I'm going to be moving soon. And we're also going to get into the two companies that I bought today. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell down below, give me thumbs up. I do truly appreciate every subscriber. Leave a comment down below if you want to get in touch with what I have to say. I leave comments and I reply to people. I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about in this video. So today. So I'm going to be leaving this condo in about less than 2 weeks, somewhere around there. I have to get out of this in 2 weeks. I will be moving my stuff into a storage locker. I called a storage locker yesterday. I will be changing my mail, so getting it sent to someone that in my family. Um, it's a host of things. I'm getting ready to go camping. Yeah, there's a few things that I have to do. I have to change insurance. I'm not gonna get into everything, but it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of things. I'm not used to doing this stuff, so it's overwhelming. But you know what? You gotta do things sometimes, whether you like them or not. You just gotta do them. So I bought some Tilt today, 545 shares. Now this is on the 1 hour chart. For every candlestick equals 1 hour. So this is on investing.com. I'm not gonna do any draw no lines or none funny like that. I'm just gonna say what I see in the chart. On the 1 hour chart, I seeing that it hit 142 and it's just kind of chilling around there. Now you got this middle stick. I think some people call it the T line, and this is where it always tries to go to. Now with the Bollinger Band, it can want to go up and down the Bollinger Band. 90% of the trades are always within the Bollinger Band, but sometimes it wants to get out, and that's sometimes where you look at yourself, and if you're day trading, that's when you want to probably sell you out of your position. But if you're long-term trading as well, but it's based on the time span, right? So this is on the 5 minute. Now, if I see it on the 5 minute and I'm just long-term trading, that doesn't mean anything that I should just sell right now. That would be silly. I'm talking about like if maybe the 1 hour you could take it into a little bit of consideration, but it's mainly on the 1 day where you have to think. So now we're on the 1 day and it was below the Bollinger on the bottom wick now. So that's telling me a lot of things. It's saying that it's getting oversold. Another thing that's going to tell me that it's oversold as well on the daily is the RSI, my favorite indicator. Now everybody's doing the RSI. I've been talking about the RSI for like not on YouTube. I'm not saying I've been talking on YouTube. I talk about it on YouTube, but I don't talk about it a long time. But back when I was in Follow the Money group, I was talking about the RSI. It was my favorite indicator. I've been going on about the RSI, but it's my favorite indicator straight up. Okay, so it hit down here. So see, somebody bought the RSI when it was on the 1 day right here. They could have bought at tilt at about 178, and then they could have sold it at 208. So that's 30 cents, right? So if you had $1,700, you could have made about $250, $300 if you would have sold it right here. And but now like it come back. Now, when you're doing the day trading thing, is you want to look on the short time frames, right? So you see it back here, and it's only going to go so long, but you can go back kind of. Doesn't, if it works. Now it's all messing up my thing. Let's try to refresh it. Well, I'm not gonna go back into the RSI and the Bollingers, but basically, when you see a doji, this is a wick doji, and then it hits. This is kind of a weird pattern, the way that it's setting up. It basically it goes down and then it goes up a little bit and then it keeps going down and it has a green doji with a small wick and then it keeps going down even further. It's good if you get a small body with a lower wick, or if it's a doji red candlestick, and then it goes to, this is a bullish engulfing candlestick, and that's a very bullish move. So it goes from 256 to like 3. That's like, so you had like $2,500. You could make about $500 based on that move. These things aren't always certainty. You're not always going to make, it's not, the move can go against you and the candlesticks can kind of change the pattern that you think it is. They can fake you out in your mind. It's like visualization, right? But I don't know. Basically, people could have made money just swing trading it from buying the bottoms when the RSI was really low and then selling it when it got up to like 50 or so. Make anywhere from like 5 to 25%. I'm really hoping it's the bottom, but I got a few more bullets in my spot that if need be, if it keeps going down lower, I'll buy some more. If it starts going back up, I might buy some more, average up. Um, I know it's taken a lot of bad fundamentals hits just from their goodwill loss and some other things, but I think straight up, I think Tilt's got a lot of things going for it, and I have a video to explain the business, and you gotta put it in perspective. Canopy is losing a lot of money, but they have so much more money, so people aren't selling hard on Canopy. But if Tilt was Canopy and they had all that money, Tilt wouldn't be selling that fast. So it's all in relative terms. And I think Tilt's has a better chance of becoming profitable faster than Canopy, to be honest, because they're not spoiled with having all that money. That they're gonna have to learn to be more intelligent with their cash burn, or they're gonna get acquired or stuff like that, and they won't be as successful. So it's like a do or die thing that they need to get going forward. So let's do Zenabis. Look at investing.com's always doing these things like, oh, it's like a bearish, bullish, blah 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 blah. Look, what does it say for today? It says it's still bearish. So I bought 500 shares. I bought more shares of Tilt. But listen, uh just because it's there and it says it's bearish doesn't mean it's not going to go up to like 195 tomorrow. But just because it's doesn't mean it can't go down. I could honestly see it go back down to about I could probably see it go as low as about 125, and there's a chance that it can go that low because the institutions are shorting the shit out of Xena right now. But I really like the fact that they get this hemp farm going. That's going to be a money maker for them. Money maker, make that money, cheddar. So listen, it's not at the bottom of the Bollinger Band on the weekly, but now on the daily. Well, this is the 5 hour, I guess. For the 5 hour, it just hit a green. So usually when you're looking at this T line kind of volume average thing on a Bollinger Band, usually whenever it hits the bottom of the Bollinger Band, it always wants to fight to get back up there. So something to think about. Yep, and it wants to get back up to this range like 278. Now, if you got like the 50 200-day moving average, it's going to want to get up to there as well, and I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to put that up there. but it's wants to fight those resistance points and the 50-day moving average as well. So as soon as it goes above the moving average, that's a very bullish indicator as well. So I bought some. Listen, if it goes down lower to like 1 or 2 or 125, I'm gonna buy a lot more. But I'm not gonna buy any more if it stays around there. I think for the next couple of days, I think I'm not gonna buy any more. But I do like the way that Cannabis is running. I really do like their financials and their guidance. Is I do believe they're gonna have good guidance. At they're saying around like 26 to 30 million for next quarter, and their half of their business will be cannabis and half will be propagation with their vegetables, and whether they're counting their hemp farm as well. But I think they're going to make some good money in 2019. For if you comparison to all the other big players, if you compare them to Afria and CanTrust and some of the other players, but there's fierce competition because 48 North wants to sell 40,000 kgs. So we'll see. Listen, I hope you like this video and you learned something about these two stocks and charting. Please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, listen to my story moving forward. I'm gonna be sporadic with my making my videos. I got a lot on the go mentally and physically to deal with, and that's all I got. Until next time, peace.